Oh, and welcome to Grandma Prokaki, the video edition.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Let's do this as a... Well, it doesn't have to be a chapter. It can just be whatever it's themed on. Worst albums, isn't it? So we're going to be... Worst album covers of all time, which we're going to be taking a look at via a couple of trusty sources online. One being Rolling Stone, as you can see above us.
Rolling Stone!
Kerrang.
Kerrang!
And what was the other one?
We'll do a Google search and we'll see what other people say.
Cool. So we've got top 50 here. What should we do? Just scroll through?
Well, Rolling Stone think that they're the authority on music, the worldwide authority, because they're going for years and years and years.
Not the band.
Not the band.
No way.
So they've got 50 album covers, which we're going to go through a selection of them, and we're going to tell them why they're wrong. Okay. Because we've set some very simple rules for why album covers are terrible. First and foremost, it has to be so irredeemably bad that you do not want to listen to the music held within.
Indeed. And, you know, I mean, as an example, what we can see right now, the Billy Joel River of Dreams album.
I want to listen the fuck out of this album.
It doesn't look too bad.
No.
It kind of looks like a Tears for Fears album, that kind of era, early 90s. It suits it. Okay.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
And if we pick some, we'll read, you know, what they're saying. But...
I say we choose 10 albums from random numbers.
Okay.
So give me a number between 1 and 50.
Let's go 12.
Let's go straight to 12.
12. Okay. David Allen Co. Spectrum 7.
I'm sorry. I'm absolute no. You're talking out of a hole in your head. That's one of the greatest album covers of history.
Oh, I just wanted to zoom in on that. Can we just click on it? Oh, let's do it this way. Whoa, okay. Probably can't show that one. Let's keep scrolling up. Oh, here we go. There's a visual search. Oh no, that's going to start looking online for it. So yes, that. Spectrum VR. Oh, 11. 7. Will that do it? No, I've just lost it. Okay. That's not the button. 12. Dolly's in there. No way. Okay, right. No more spoilers.
I love it.
So, yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. 1979. He's got... is that a real fire, or has he printed that off? They didn't have printers.
He looks like he's got swag up the wazoo.
I mean, that belt. Look at
him. He's absolutely dripping in Riz. Complete Riz monster.
Full of...
I would listen to this album front to back repeatedly. I would listen to it on date nights. I would insist we listen to this during sex. No, sorry, Rolling Stone. In this case, you're wrong. 27.
27. Great number. Let's go up. Let's zoom up. Oh, this way. David Crosby. If I could only remember my name.
Absolutely awful. Yeah, you got it right.
So, if I could only remember my name.
David
Crosby. Right, there it is. And that's him thinking about his name. The sun's in his eyes. He's going to get sunstroke.
David Crosby.
On holiday.
You can see right up his nostrils. Oh. It wouldn't actually be that bad an album cover if it wasn't for the fact that you could see right up his nostrils.
Yeah, I don't know what that sun's doing, but they clearly found a way to layer photos in the 70s. And like, oh, look at this cool thing.
Graphic design is it's my hobby.
So, David Crosby, sorry, Crosby, Stills and Nash Crosby, not Bill.
Disembodied floating head as a harbinger of human annihilation. Yeah, fair enough. What's your number?
We're going to go with 37.
Ooh, 37.
Let's go up. I need a little drum roll or... The Beatles.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Rolling Stones.
It does look like someone's art project. They're like, oh, my favourite band's the Beatles, but art, I have to make a collage.
Stone Cold classic. It's a Stone Cold classic. What are you talking about? Absolute bullshit. Rolling Stones, you're on drugs. You're absolutely on drugs. No.
No.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
43.
I mean, it looks like an art project to me, but obviously it's quite iconic. You know?
It's absolutely iconic. 1966. It's just so good, and you're wrong. You're all wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You've never been in the history of humankind as wrong as you are about this album cover. 43.
43. Village People Renaissance. Wow.
That looks like
no, that's fucking banging. No, that is sick. That is like Blue Oyster Cult from Police Academy soundtrack. Yeah, they've started a band. Oh my.
Right. There's some things going on in this.
So have they crossed over? I'm just like disco with like
New Romantics.
Yeah, wow.
So there's some things that are going on here. One, okay, the Village People look like they are the meanest WWE faction I've ever seen in my life.
Apparently they're not gay either.
They're not gay, no. The new cowboy on the latest tour on the cruise ships he's been very like vocal about the fact my wife is over there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
This song's called YMCA, which is a place I've never been to because I live with my wife.
I mean, to be fair, if they were, then Trump wouldn't be using their tunes. So.
They genuinely look like a WWE faction.
Yeah, like the Legion of Doom.
Called the Renaissance. I'd definitely be scared of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Not a bad album cover either.
No. I'm going to go with, you know what, let's have a look at number one.
Ooh.
Let's do
Going
one.
to number one.
Yeah, should we do one?
Yeah.
Why not? Limp Bizkit.
Of all of the Limp Bizkit albums that you could have chosen.
Wow, really? I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not that bad. It's relevant to the song. Hot dog flavoured water, chocolate
It's
starfish.
silly. It's supposed to be silly. It's a silly album.
Yeah, absolutely. Indeed.
And it's Limp Bizkit. I mean, when have they ever...
There are worse album covers out there.
Limp Bizkit haven't got a good album cover. The whole point is they're kind of a bit shit, the album covers.
Yeah.
We've already pointed this out on the audio podcast.
First two, I do like the first two, but...
Results May Vary is the album cover that you do not want.
Yeah.
It's rubbish.
Indeed.
Beyond words. There's no way to redeem it. It's just shit.
5 Gollum-looking dudes lolling around on a bed of nitrate-infused meat.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I like it. Number 17.
Ooh, we're going for all the sevens. Wow. Orleans, waking and dreaming. Oh my! It's like
there's a lot of hair going on.
Low budget BGs. We don't have the white suits. Let's just go topless.
Do you know what this looks like?
We need to make some money to buy some clothes.
This looks like a 70s gay porno, Lord of the Rings. Look at the haircut.
Crazy, isn't it?
Look at the hair. He looks like a happy chap, doesn't he? The one at the end on the left.
Wow.
What can I say? I would listen to this album forever. I want to be buried with this album.
Orleans. I've got to check Orleans out. It's going to be, what you can expect. What should we go with next? How about 20? Van Halen Balance. I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, it's
not amazing.
It's not good, but it's not.
I've never seen it before, to be fair.
No, it's pretty bad.
I mean, it's
a bit weird. It's weird. It's not bad. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. Weird doesn't
Weird's
qualify
good.
as bad.
No, I mean it should really be one that sticks in your head.
However,
I've never seen it before, so
point of parliamentary procedure. Take away the Van Halen name.
Yeah.
And change that for Creed. Does it automatically become a bad album?
Terrible.
Absolutely
shocking.
shocking.
No, it does.
It does. Are we just giving it credence because it's Van Halen?
This wasn't the full Van Halen though, didn't they? There you go, look, conflicts in it. An image. Oh right, I see. So I think one of them left. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
the world will keep spinning without it.
I think it's just weird. Which doesn't mean it's bad. It's just weird. It's one of those albums that you can kind of just ignore them. I can just ignore this. Oh, they're obviously having a bad time. Let's just ignore it.
Okay.
I'm going to say 30.
30. And then we'll move on to Kerrang, shall we?
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Down to earth. Yeah, I mean...
It's
I don't know what is it supposed to should not be. I've got no idea. Is that
2001.
Was he a bit new metally then?
It's very 2001.
Yeah.
It's not.
Can't think of what kind of music he had at the time. He had Zach.
Yeah, so
Wild,
it's
didn't
kind
he?
of like a height of Ozfest.
Yeah.
It's very kind of the era.
Yeah.
I think if you were putting this against other albums that came out around that time, this album would very much kind of fit in. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just of its time.
Yeah. Indeed. It's like Friday the 13th, Jason 10 or something, part 10 where he's in space.
I mean, fair
You
play
know,
to him as well. He
ridiculous.
let the artist come up with his own concept, and then he just let him like think dark, and he ran with it. I think it's a perfectly reasonable album for a metal act. Not bad, just meh.
Yeah. I forgot about this one actually. So
Rolling Stone really doesn't know what they're talking about. Let's go to
No.
Kerrang and see what Kerrang says.
yeah, let's try that. So Kerrang worst album. Oh, sorry, album covers. Worst album. Oh my god, I can't type album covers. Okie dokie.
50 worst album
Nice.
covers.
Excellent. Well done, Bing, for actually finding that.
Right, avert your eyes because
Okay.
these visual atrocities are some of the worst album covers you'll ever see. Let's go through all 50.
Yeah, let's scroll down. Starting with, that's not an album.
No, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
There it
Scorpions.
is. Scorpions. Animal Magnetism.
That's a cracking album. I'm not even kidding. That's
Yes,
a cracking
Daddy.
album.
Yes, Daddy.
There's a whole lot of story going on
The
here.
dog is just straight up. He's got a bottle of beer in his hand. Later.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
not a bad album. It's just. Oh my god!
What the... Literally.
Jesus!
Wow, that's shit.
What?
No, that's terrible.
That is fucking atrocious.
I don't know. Were they trying to appeal to kids? No idea. Rubbish.
Amazing. I would buy it in a heartbeat.
How do you say that?
Enochian.
Enochian.
I would
Never heard
buy
of-
it in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
Well, there's those.
Ooh,
Moving down, and Alice Cooper raise
Smashing.
your fist and yell.
that's absolutely smashing. Also, it's got the best writing ever. It's got the original Kerrang writing font at
Yeah,
the top
oh
there.
yeah, of course. It's got a very Garbage Pail Kids look about it.
Yes,
Mad magazine.
which immediately makes it fantastic. Move on.
Indeed, I like it. Horror movie, film covers. Jack Star's Burning Star, No Turning Back. That's fucking awful. I could have drawn that with my arse.
That
That's
is
terrible.
really shocking.
Awful. I never heard of it either. Oh no, hang on. Oh, he's done two. Drink from the Waters of War. Wow.
Wait,
Which
no.
is-
Go back up. Go back up.
They've gone from that.
Go what? No, go back up. Stick. No, that's Balsveth, Fatherland.
Oh.
Blazem.
Barcelona band cancelled a long planned trip
Blasmeth.
to Games Workshop to draw this.
Yeah, no.
That's true
Yeah,
sacrifice.
awful. Absolutely
Yeah,
awful.
goodbye.
Jack Star's Burning Star, No Turning Back.
No,
What on earth is happening going on here?
and he didn't move forward either. Key Dragon, Drink from the Waters of War.
That is one of the worst
Wow.
things I've ever seen.
Wow.
That is not an album cover.
That's son. Yes, Dad.
That is not
Do me
an
a
album.
picture. I
That
need an album
can't
cover.
be an album cover.
That's awful.
That can't be an actual album.
It's like someone explained the key scene from Game of Thrones to their child and asked them to draw it in a darkened room.
That can't be an actual album cover.
Must
Oh
be.
my god.
Yeah.
Move on.
Okay. So we've got Metal Church.
Banging.
Metal Church.
Absolutely banging. Would buy it in a heartbeat.
Hanging in the Balance.
That's a cracking piece of artwork.
I'm sure. No, Metal Church. No, I was thinking Steel Panther's previous name. Might have been. I can't remember. Hanging in the Balance.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
Jeanette.
Danette. Oh, what the fuck? Terrestrial dying. Is that meant to be like an alien beam?
I think it's supposed to be like the
Why doesn't I see a
light.
person's soul escape an appalling album sleeve and enter the next realm?
Yeah, really bad. Move
And
on.
who is that? Danette. Never heard of them. Overkill. Under the Influence.
Cracking
That's
album.
banging. That's
Absolutely
awesome.
smashing album.
I like that. That's good. I keep showing the next one. Iron Maiden, Dance to Death. Yeah, to be fair, I remember seeing that thinking it's a bit lame.
It is a bit lame, and it's got a lot of things going wrong for it. But it's actually shocking. There's
It's
a baby
too
dancing
shiny.
on the back. The baby on top of the dog.
Looks AI.
The baby on top of the dog. Not even Eddie
Where's
can
that?
save this one.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Next we have Wolf with Wolf. What? By Arnold. You'd actually label your name on there. Do a Derek Riggs and hide it, or just run away. Wow.
Everything about this album is screaming by me.
Is it
Absolutely.
a wolf or a mandrill?
I
Why
would-
does it have a vulture's head for fingers?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I know.
What the fuck?
It's amazing. That's one of the most amazing pieces of artwork I've ever set eyes on.
Okay.
Kerrang, you are on drugs as well. Move on.
Riot. Fire down under by Riot. Wow. When it comes to band mascots, Iron Maiden have Eddie, Megadeth have Vic Rattlehead, Motorhead have Snaggletooth, and Riot, for reasons known only to themselves, had a naked man with a dandelion sea seal head. It's memorable if nothing. Wow.
If we were doing our audit of a charity shop and you found that record in the collection,
Yeah.
would you not immediately buy it?
100%.
One,
Even more so now. I want to go back and listen to it.
I 100% would buy that record. They've succeeded in doing a 360 album. It starts awful, it ends up perfect.
This is contender for the best of the worst we've seen
Yes,
so far.
absolutely incredible.
so
It looks like a shit Star Wars character. I love it. I want to take it home to my mom.
It's mad.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You're talking out of a hole in your head, Kerrang. Move on.
Oh, let's have a look. Death Corpse Metal, Tit. Wow, as a tank, tit tank, that's
Set in an apocalyptic future, Death
metal
Corps
tit.
must do anything to survive in a wasteland dominated by lemon-shaped chimneys, spewing out toxic pollution. Best fire up the boob tank then. Yeah,
Wow,
that's
okay.
pretty incredibly bad.
okay. Moving on, we've got Alcatraz No Parole from Rock and Roll. Is that supposed to be Alcatraz? A floating rock?
It's pretty.
Oh, flip! I've just seen more. Oh,
It's pretty shit.
yeah.
Like, fair enough. It's pretty shit. It's a good idea executed poorly.
I like
Yeah.
the font.
I like the font. Yeah, the font almost saves it.
So this next one, I've just seen the name actually. I totally forgot this existed.
Hmm?
What happened to Mortis?
You
The
flew away.
Stargate. The Stargate. Oh my god, Mortis used to be in Krang all the time, and I was like, why? And remember,
To the
oh,
shops.
it's
Does anyone want
fucking-
anything?
no, okay, bye then. Terrible, yeah. Krang, fair enough.
They used to
That's
bum him, didn't they?
loads.
Yeah, that's
Totally
terrible.
forgot about him.
That's
yeah,
really terrible.
Shite. Abruptum, Evil Genius.
Cracking.
What?
Absolutely
Okay.
amazing.
It looks kind of biblical.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
In every GCSE art class, there was always one person who'd spent ages on a band logo, then half-assed the actual painting before the bell rang for lunch. It was you, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah, definitely. That is a nice logo.
I'd still buy it.
Yeah.
I'd still buy it. I quite like the fact that they put all the effort into the logo and they've put nothing into the rest. It's not bad at all. It's the kind of thing I'd expect to see on a Swedish black metalist wall.
Indeed.
Move on.
Except balls to the wall.
What is in his hand?
Whose ball?
That is...
Balls to the wall.
Wow.
If this moody shot was supposed to convey the erotic tension of a man in his undies masturbating a doorknob, then they've absolutely nailed it. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Balls to the wall. Fine.
There's a perfectly acceptable audience out there for this.
Yeah.
We are not it.
No.
Move on.
Metal tit. Anthrax, fistful of metal.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if that's like their first album, I think that's okay. They've even signed it, Josh Pick or whatever.
What are they talking about? The cover was all wrong, but we didn't have the budget to do anything else. It says Scott Ian. Perfectly acceptable. If anything, I think Pantera have stolen from them.
Absolutely. That era, you know, there's
It's clearly inspirational. So, yeah.
bands still use this kind of artwork today. So,
If that was re-released now,
yeah,
people would buy it in droves
yeah,
because of the.
that was the Lady
kids'
Gaga
fashion.
album
Yeah.
cover.
Move on.
She should so do that.
Loving everything about it.
Iron Angel, Hellish Crossfire.
Oh my sweet mother of the
Wow,
Lord!
okay. It looks like a really bad video game cover for like Spectrum or something. Nah, shit.
Yeah, like a bootleg version of Golden Axe or something.
Yeah.
That is really
Hellish Crossfire features the 4 types of people you'll see waiting for a taxi in any provincial town at closing time.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
that is genuinely bad.
And I mean, even the font kind of goes off
It's
a little
wobbly,
bit.
yeah.
Unless it was a bad scan, but
I mean,
doubt it.
I doubt it. It's a
It's
terrible.
a hellish mess. Next, we've got Bad Religion, Stranger Than Fiction. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's not amazing. That could be an inlay.
It's
dunno.
not. It's not. It's that. It's just a punk album, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
a punk album cover for a band which have run out of budget.
Yeah, quick do a photo.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, excuse me. Talking about Bad Religion, I can't remember them at all. I always forget what they sound like. Moving on to Black Sabbath, Born Again.
Classic.
Oh,
It's a fucking classic.
I didn't have any participation in I didn't have any participation in the album cover. Remembers drummer Bill Ward. When I saw it, I hated it. Can't think why.
I think it's perfect. It's actually an iconic album. It's smashing.
Born Again.
Absolutely smashing.
Let's see. Oh, we've got Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Now that's a classic. What are you talking about? I mean, what's going on here with the dude? It does look a bit.
But he's paranoid.
It looks like he's in The Running Man or something.
I always saw this album and I thought. I recognised this album anywhere. I never actually realised it was a man with a sword and a
Yeah.
shield before.
Yeah, I just thought it was a blur. But you look at it and it's like there is terror in his face. Looks like Lionel Richie a little bit.
I don't understand it, but I think it's. I mean, it's been around for so long that I can't hate it now.
Motorcycle couriers in London have a quick temper, don't they?
No, I think
Fair
it's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be. It's not in the
If
works.
anything, their actual album artwork for was it Masses, Black Masses, Black Mass? That's awful.
I can't think. Oh, is that with like?
With the witch thing on the front. And
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And it's all like
Yeah.
horrible colours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Okay, moving on. Frenzel Rom. Wow, Dick Sandwich. Okay. Sort of sandwich that Heston Blumenthal would probably describe as innovative. Oh my god, I can't speak. We'll pass. Thank you.
I've never heard Frenzel Romp.
Name rings a bell. I think they're a punk band.
If they are a punk band, then that's a really, really good punk album.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that you would expect from a punk band.
Yeah.
Just dicks on toast. So you're wrong. Move on.
Yeah. Fair enough. Earth Crisis. Oh, go away, Kerrang. Earth Crisis. Firestorm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's again. I could have downloaded that font and put it on myself. Plus, it's pixelated. I hate stuff like that.
really, really bad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, moving on this shit. Exodus. That's Bonded by Blood. I bet this pair of right handful at nursery school. Mind you, that evil baby is ripped. Bonded by Blood. Yeah, that's terrible.
That's not a great album, is it?
No.
I mean, everything about it is making me upset.
Yeah,
The different types of font, the fact that baby's got teeth.
someone at Bloodstock would wear a t-shirt of that though.
Oh yeah, they'd wear a back patch of it,
Yeah.
like on a battle vest that smells like your mum.
Yeah.
Not your mum, your mum.
Anyone's mum. Moving down to the next. Fate's Warning. Night on Brocken.
Fucking banger, absolute banger. I hate that font as well, but it's an absolute banger. Look at it.
Is that a scarecrow?
There's
or
so
is that
much
a
going
lady?
on. It's a lady worshipping a fox, I think. Is that a werewolf next to her
no
as well?
idea.
I think it's a werewolf.
Wizard that looks like an ogre or something here.
Yeah, banger.
Maybe.
Total and utter banger.
Management, lads, I found a weird painting in a charity shop. We could use that as our album cover. Band. Can we not use something a bit cooler? We want to make a statement with our debut album.
What's
Management.
cooler than a cape?
Yeah.
Banger. Absolute banger.
Looks like a really shit Enid Blyton book.
About witches and
Yeah.
talking foxes.
Yeah, fuck noddy. Edema.
Edema.
Topple the Giants. What
my
the
God.
hell is that?
Oh my god, I forgot all about this album.
I've never seen that before.
I forgot all about this
no,
album.
that's awful. Edema, how could you?
That is
I've
actually.
never seen that.
Yeah, I have. I remember it. That is actually dog shit.
That is wow. Yeah, that's definitely not Marquis Chavaz era. That's fucking awful. You can't explore any English heritage site without being attacked by some tiny new metal also runs.
Right, we got to run this through the process of what happened in this. Like, at one point when they recorded the album, they went, "We've got to do artwork."
Yeah.
And then one of them said, "I've got a great idea, lads." And then the other members of the band agreed with it. They did the photo shoot. They saw the photo shoot. They
Yeah.
put the photo shoot on the album cover. They then went, "It's fucking killer." They released the album. No one bought the album.
Terrible.
They disappeared as a band.
It's not on any streaming apps.
That
or anything.
is
I've never seen that before.
One of the worst things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Jeez.
Well done, Edema. You're currently winning.
That's a surprise. I'd never seen it before. Battle Axe, burn this town.
Absolute smasher.
I need your clothes, furry boots on your motorcycle,
And your badly drawn axe.
Fucking brilliant.
100% would buy.
Yeah, indeed. For some reason, that gave me...
Everything about this is screaming, "Buy me, buy me, buy me. I'm the best thing you'll ever own."
Yeah, I like it.
I'd get this out and show it to dates.
It gives it gives me Tenacious D in Pick a Destiny movie vibes.
Yeah.
Like some of the animations and things that they use.
It looks like your cool cousin Ian drew the cover of a video game
Yeah.
and then gave it to you for your birthday. A smasher. I love it.
Battle Axe, burn this town. Let's try the next. Adrian, one step into the uncertain.
This go up again. Sorry, just let me have a look at what year. Oh, it doesn't have a year.
No, it doesn't do the years.
All right, this
You're
is.
Adrian. I know the year would help a little bit.
It would. It would, because if it was like 70, I'm gonna have a guess. It's like 76.
Oh, really? I'm going to say like 84 or 80, 87.
Yeah.
77. Who's that? Adrian.
This is definitely something they found in like a fanzine or something. Somebody's done this like with the spray, the the pen spray, the air spray.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like the puff.
Yeah,
the puff
I can't
roll.
remember what it's called.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
too late.
Like an airbrush.
I've
sort of
had
thing.
airbrush. There it
Airbrush,
is.
there you go.
I've had so many sweets. I'm off my fucking tits.
It gives me vibes of a computer game cover,
Yeah.
like Mega Man.
Yeah.
It had the worst out like video game cover, and it was horrible. It looked like this.
The guy who made this is clearly off of his tits.
Yeah.
He's absolutely smoked way too much pot.
And
He's-
there's what are they? Eggs?
Yeah.
Why have they got? Oh, I see.
I-
So that's Hatch.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to the album cover. If someone was like, "This is your album cover," I'd be like, "Yeah, all right then."
I
kinda
do
like it.
hate the text, but I don't hate the image.
Yeah, that doesn't go with that.
And who are we to say that Adrian didn't have a day like this? He might have had a really shit Wednesday where he got attacked by weird tentacly spider creatures and massive, great big translucent eggs with spikes coming out of them.
I wonder if that's Adrian from Iron Maiden. It kind of looks like him if he went solo. He was
might
like one of the
have been.
original guitarists. I'll have to Google that. So moving on, or if you can tell us in the comments, that'd be great. Rush Hemispheres. Okay,
Is that a bunch of... What are they walking on?
it looks like a brain.
Oh, it is a brain.
It isn't it?
It's a naked woman beckoning over a...
Isn't that? That's a dude, isn't it?
Is that a dude? It's a dude.
Dude. That. Yeah. That.
Yeah, a nude man standing on a brain.
Suited gentleman goes for a stroll and is confronted by a nude man standing on a brain. This is the sort of thing people had to deal with in Toronto during 1970s, and yet they're still polite.
1970s Toronto, they're clearly taking drugs. Passable. Move on.
Maniac butcher.
There's so much going on. There's so much going on in this cover that I don't understand.
Haters will say this image is photoshopped, because it is.
Where do we even begin?
Probably by scrolling down.
How many people do you think he's murdered?
Absolutely none. Just himself, like his career,
I mean,
his hopes and dreams of being a rock star.
it's almost so bad it's good though. It's like it looks like it's deliberately bad, which doesn't classify it as bad.
Never heard of it.
No.
I'm gonna come back to this list and check out some of these bands. Right, let's check out Immortal, Diabolical, Full Moon, Mysticism. That's kind of cool, I think. To be fair, it looks like a 70s promo shot for Alton Towers.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Warwick Castle.
Warwick Castle.
We've got fire breathers. And like, okay, cool. And here's our logo. Can you see our name? No.
It's not a bad album cover. It's just
Immortal.
It's just a bit shit.
I don't mind it. It just looks like stock photo for advert.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
It looks like something I'd find in a charity shop. I'm just
Oh. The polar bear. What the extreme cold weather? Whoa! What the
am I going to be famous? Roared the polar bear.
Sort of. Extreme cold weather. This album is from the album Extreme Cold Weather.
The one with the polar bear.
This is called Sleet Snow. Sleet Storm. Oh my goodness.
This one's called Shitty Cold Rain. No. Yeah. Messiah.
Drizzle on a sunny day.
I can't even tell what kind of band it is.
Oh, I can kind of gather it's going to be like thrashy.
I think it's going to be Christian metal.
Messiah. I don't know. I mean, they've kind of gone for that Metallica spiky font, which makes me think it'll be like a thrash, but
it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Terrible. Moving on. No Effects, Heavy Petting Zoo. No.
It's a classic.
It's classic. My favourite No Effects album. Absolutely love this album. I don't care. Heavy Petting Zoo. When I saw that, I thought, oh, that's really funny. You know, immature 15-year-old was like, ugh. But yeah, this sheep must have had a bellyache after eating too much grass. Luckily, this kind farmer is on hand to give it a soothing massage. Anyone who thinks he's up to no good with this gentle creature should get their mind out of the gutter.
He's just having a hug with a woolly pig.
It's a brilliant album.
Yeah, move on.
I like it. Pantera Metal Magic. Whoa! Now, why didn't we see this earlier? So this was like,
this is when they were hair metal.
Yeah.
And I can't dislike it because of that. This comes from a more innocent time.
I mean, it's an expensive vinyl. I've seen this in the shops, and it's like, what?
It comes from a very innocent time.
Yeah.
And when they were
humble beginnings.
Yes, I love it. Move on.
Typo Negative, The Origins of the Feces. Okay, ever wondered what Pete Steele's bumhole would have looked like? Wonder no more.
I can't. We can't give this one a rating because it's a live album.
Yeah, we'll just move on anyway. I think the image is probably not set. Oh look! Oh, it's Riot!
Riot!
Hey, he's back again.
Riot!
He's Riot's dandelion-headed seal man again. This time he's squatting over a pile of human skulls while a plane looms in the background. We're getting a metaphor for war or something.
Riot cannot do any wrong.
Narita.
You cannot do any wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I really like, and it's really simple, the font of Riot.
Yeah.
I think it looks wicked.
That's absolutely banging.
It is.
Banging album cover.
Wonder what its name is. But yeah, thank you, Riot, for dropping that one again. Scorpions, Love Drive. I've seen this.
Scorpions.
I like it.
Album covers slap.
I think
End
that's
of
an
story.
awesome album cover.
Absolutely slaps.
Indeed. It gives me vibes of Scanners.
Yeah.
Or Wax Museum Horror. Yeah.
Substance.
I like it. Substance.
Yeah. Culture. I love it. Move on.
Yeah, definitely. Slayer, Show No Mercy. There we go. We mentioned that on the podcast. Well, I mentioned it before the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's awful, but it has character. It's the Slayer logo.
So in keeping with the band that it cannot be mocked. It's so perfectly Slayer. Everything about it is awful, but it's going to just do everything you need it to do.
Indeed. I mean, this S is stressing me out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like...
But to be fair, it's supposed to be like the Slayer S a little bit.
It's giving me a fever dream, and I'm having an anxiety attack looking at it, but it's doing everything it needs to be doing. Move on.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Striper.
Wow.
Okay, whoa.
So Christian rock.
And were they trying to like camouflage into the truck?
I think so, yeah.
See, the truck looks like something out of Mask.
I can't.
The cartoon.
I can't. It's actually making me itchy looking at
Let's
it.
go.
It's making me really itchy.
Ted Nugent, Scream Dream.
One of the worst albums of all time.
And what's going on here?
One of the worst albums of all time. Written by one of the worst human beings of all time. Performed by one of the worst human beings of all time. Released by one of the worst human beings of all time. Ted Nugent is one of the worst human beings of all time. Oh my God.
Oh, Torment. Bestial sex. We've read the lyrics to this song, and it's not about freeing a cow from a wire fence. Is it a single then? Or is it an album?
What is happening?
Read the lyrics to this song. So is it a song or an album cover? Or is it... It's got to be an album.
First of all, your logo looks like two Batman signals.
Oh my God. Well, before the Batman logo was a thing.
Secondly, you look like you're having way too much time, too much fun, sticking your hand up a cow's bottom.
You know what? I can see it now, like the name. But that would be an awesome kids puzzle. Just you had to put the pieces together to make the name. That would have worked. Or one of those the boards where you've got the different shapes and things. You could so do that.
It's in white vinyl though. As a collector, I want it. Sperm white vinyl.
Oh my God! It is
sperm white vinyl.
Okay.
Move on.
Boned up at the crack. Sorry. He should honestly. He should get that looked at. To be honest,
I'm going to stand up for a second.
Up at the crack.
Giving it a salute. I'm giving it a salute for one of the best album covers I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, poor Les Paul, hanging out of someone's trousers.
Absolute
legendary guitar.
A work of art, masterpiece.
In the AC/DC style font as well.
Absolutely love it. Move on.
I take it that's meant to be a parody of AC/DC.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Although that would be an SG, surely.
But it's marvellous.
Van Lade Iron Age. What are you holding there? And you've got boobs. I'm going to just put my mouse over that one there.
Marvellous album cover. Perfect. Move on. No critic. What is happening here?
Mad taboo of the Western world.
That's
what
not
are these?
finished, is it?
What's the... Where are they from?
From Easter Island.
Easter Island, that's right.
But it's not completed, is it? It looks like somebody started a piece of artwork and then not like... Yeah.
And what's the album taboo of the Western world? Yeah, can't even read that.
Abjectly terrible because it's not finished.
Yeah.
Move on.
Wank. Gamma Ray.
Fucking banger.
Sign no more.
Banger. Absolute banger. That looks like one of the happiest skeletons in the world dancing in the background.
Yeah, no, that's that can stay. Post-mortem message from the dead.
I would buy.
I like it.
Would buy.
That kind of gives me a little bit of a punk band vibe.
Very much punk bang bang.
I like it. Cool. Exciter. Unveiling the Wicked. That's
reminds
cool.
me of They Live.
They Live. Yeah. Again with that. Not the Pantera album. What was the other one? Anthrax. It kind of gives me those vibes. Obviously, it's a bit more photographic.
What was that TV program on in the 80s about the lizard people? They came to Earth and
V.
I remember Total
that.
V. Would love it. If I was 6, I'd love that.
Reanimator. It gives me vibes of that.
I'd be terrified of it, but I love it.
That's good. Metal Massacre 4. various artists. Gruesome scenes from you.
Doesn't-
That rings a bell.
Doesn't count either because it's.
No, it's a compilation. And
That's
that
it.
concludes the list of Kerrang.
Right.
Fair enough. Well, I think that's probably enough for everyone. What do you reckon?
I think that's perfectly enough.
That's a good segment. We'll do some more. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the end of showing worst albums. We'll find more, and of course, you can now see my PC screen. But yeah, that was good. If there's any album covers that we may have missed, or anything that you think is hideous, please drop us a comment below, and we'll maybe do a TikTok about it, and we'll do a little series of worst album covers that you guys pick for us. That'd be awesome. But otherwise, if you don't already, please subscribe, drop us a like, share this out to your friends and family if possible, please. And I'd just like to say thank you for watching.
Love you. Bye.
See you in the next one. Take care. And if you're still watching, please drop us a sub, a like, a share, a comment, whatever you want to do. Anything helps support this channel, and we'll much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and
In and around my face!
with the splooge.